Alright, so I returned home from work today and there was 3 boxes. So this should be the end of the storage. Looks like one needs to be put together, and hopefully with any luck, the other 2 are pretty close to being done and we don't have to spend hours on. But the fact that they put gloves in that box is probably not a good sign. Alright, so we got lucky and these are basically done. The only thing that aren't on them is the wheels, and they're in the bottom drawer. So we just had to unpack it and open it up. Come with a cute little tray that I had no idea was coming. But hey, I'm not going to complain. 2 drawers and then a big one. So this is what I'll put my small stuff in and all. That bottom drawer's dragging just a little bit on the ground, but I'm not putting the wheels on it to make it want to slide around. So lock it back, and now they're locked, so I don't have to worry about them opening up, shooting stuff out everywhere. So this one is done and ready, and the other one's over there. I just got to pull the tape off of it and it'll be done and ready. And both of those will sit on this wall over here. These 2 nice gentlemen here that are a lot younger than I am are putting together the one that does have to be put together, which is a filing cabinet. And that's all the storage that I ordered. The only thing I can think of that I might need is a second filing cabinet, and I'm not too worried about that until I get out on the road and get to doing stuff. And if I find out I need one, then I'll get one. So anyway, we'll bring you back, show you finished product here in a minute. Alright, so of course the trash and the box back there will be gone. But this is kind of the layout of the storage that I come up with. And people have been asking how much money I've put into it, and the trailer build and all that. But it's been over time. I've been doing it slowly. We've reused a bunch of stuff that we had. Because I'm a hoarder and I like to hold on to everything, so that's helped out. So I don't know the exact figure, and I probably won't ever actually add it up because I don't want to cry, but I can tell you it was somewhere over $700 just for the storage cabinets, but that's including tax, shipping, blah blah blah, you know. But anyway, so y'all know the doors here, so when you come in, you know, it's kind of an open area up front to move around and do stuff. My plan right now, I've got to do some measuring and some adjusting, maybe, but my plan right now is this is the layout. So, you know, shirts, hoodies, hats, stuff like that in this cabinet. This is a filing cabinet to keep all the files where you're purchasing, people purchasing stuff, making files for everything and all that. Top file will probably be at the event. Bottom drawer is going to be when I come home, because there's going to be stuff that I can't make that I'm advertising and showing, and it'll have to be made when I come back home. My plan is to drop the cabinet top, you know, just across the top here and down between these, so that'll hold that into place, and I'm going to secure it as well, but that'll be a whole lot of the securing. So the cabinet top will be somewhere about that black line. Of course, you can see it's behind that cabinet, so it's going to be a little bit higher. And come across, I'm going to close off the bottom part of the door with a board as well. So, you know, nobody can be looking underneath the table. If one of the ladies is wearing a skirt, they're not going to be giving people a show, you know, that kind of thing. Although it would probably attract more customers, but that's just not really our style. So there'll probably be some protection underneath that bar as well, if you know what I mean. Bar right now is planning on coming back out to about right there and down is my plan currently, because I may put another filing cabinet right here, so I want to leave enough room so I can. So if stuff gets busy, say I've got 2 stations running, you know, they can use the top for the event and both of them can use the bottom for the other, or the person working the event can use that filing cabinet and the person doing orders for at home can use this one, just to kind of keep stuff separated, make it a little bit easier to find. Of course, I'm going to level this out underneath, make a little ramp, bolt that into the wall or whatever. I originally wanted to put that big cabinet back here because I need to try to offset some weight, but it's not, it won't fit. So as I turn around here, there's another cabinet. Of course, I've got to level it and secure it so it won't be moving around. All the drawers are locked, so they won't come open going down the road. Again, hopefully I can get mattress back here behind those, something like that, which would work twofold. One would be insulation during the day, you know, the mattress would act as insulation, and it'd be out of the way, and then when it's time to go to bed, you just flip it up and lay it out here. This is one of the new cabinets here. This is kind of like the small stuff. That's the plan right now. Dog tags, keychains, pendants for necklaces, stuff like that. Bigger stuff in the bottom, and then this one here in the center is, my plan is like copper, silver, brass, coins, you know, different things like that. And I'm sure my variety of things that I do will expand over time. So I can do dog tags for people and have the chains for them. I can do dog tags for dogs, cat tags, stuff like that at the events as well, if need be. Again, I'm looking from the outside of this because that'll kind of help lock it in, and across and over, probably all the way over to the door and kind of down right here. And I'm gonna try to make this as low as I can for the main purpose of being able to look at the laser. So I may offset the laser lower and the computer higher. We'll just have to see as we go. Again, I have to fasten all that stuff down as well. The computers, the laser, everything. So it's not going anywhere. So that's kind of the game plan for in here. So some of the stuff that I plan on having, a mini fridge here. I got an infrared heater that's going to go over here under the cabinet. So wintertime, sometimes it gets below that 32 mark, and the mini split may need a little bit of help, so I can kick that on. It's on a thing by itself, not a big deal. Probably have things to cook with under here, like electric skillet, or y'all know, just easy things that you can fix. Crock pot, you know, air fryer, whatever. Over here is probably plates, styrofoam plates, and plastic knives and cuddle, yeah, that stuff. Anyway, your silverware and stuff over here on this side. Maybe a real knife or two, you know, over here in the top in case we need it. And I do have locks for these as well. I just haven't put them in yet. As we go this way, I plan on having a computer set up here so you can take people's payments. There will probably be a wireless internet thing sitting here, so hopefully it'll work. As time goes on, if I'm making plenty of money, I may do, you know, one of the, I'm thinking Usenet, but that's not it. It's Elon Musk's, you know, internet. If I'm making enough money to justify it. On this side, I may add another computer in time, not now. As I said, I'm trying to get my basics and get started. Back here, there may be a laser for doing tumblers, okay? So I'll probably end up having to put a piece of wood on top of that and secure it to the cabinet, make sure it's nice and level, and that'll be like the tumblers. On this side, you'll be looking at the crystal pictures and the like the black stone burnings of pictures and stuff like that be available. Over here is all your heat presses and everything, to do shirts and hats and that kind of thing. And then up here will be the fiber to do the metal objects. Could I change some of these lasers and switch things to whatever? Yes, it takes time. It's a pain. So the CO2 laser I don't have yet. I'm working with a company and talking to them. I'm looking to get 2 CO2 lasers from them. We'll see how that turns out. They're taking forever to talk to me right now. But yeah, that's kind of the layout that I'm anticipating. And I figure, you know, if the countertop comes out to the end of that cabinet and the end of this cabinet, there's still a pretty decent walkway going through here. So I think it'll work out good. Just all I need is a mattress. Toss the mattresses on the floor with a couple pillows and blankets, and I'm out. So I'm pretty stoked about this. It's, of course, you know, I'd never done nothing like this before. I thought, oh man, I can have that thing done in 30 days, and didn't even think about all the other stuff that needed to be done. So I don't even know how many months in I am at this point, but that's basically kind of where we're at this point. So I think next step is putting the metal railings back there with a little bit of insulation. I can't do a lot. Getting some insulation in the top, and maybe finding a piece of aluminum to cover it or something like that, just to help keep from, you know, slow down that air exchange. And same thing on this side. And then I'll be looking at putting the cabinets or bars in, buying the chairs for them, rolly chairs, that kind of thing, and just working out the rest of the little kinks in here, and getting stuff set up and ready. Once I've done all that, I think the only thing that'll be left, and I can't promise it, is going to be stocking all these. And that's gonna be a few $1,000s getting everything stocked. So I still got a couple lasers I'm looking to get. I am looking at another CNC machine for graphite molds. I've got to stock all this stuff with shirts and everything once I'm done building and everything in here, so I don't get dust in all of them. It basically just smells like wood in here, so that's a good thing. I may put a microwave over here on this side in the corner. Just a small one. And I think that's going to be probably about it. I've got basically everything in here running on 20 amp breakers. And I can't think of anything else. I do still want to do something special here. We'll see if it works out. I'm actually getting ready to try to start on that here in a couple minutes. Even though it is 1 a.m. And I may do something special on the back door as well. So we'll see how time allows and that kind of thing. But if y'all have any questions, see anything you think it would improve it, anything you would do differently or better or worse or whatever, drop it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you think. It's not perfect by no means. But I think it'll get the job done. I think it's good enough for what I want, and I really like it. Even though I've got 2 different colored panels. As I said, we're using stuff that we had. Using that up first, and then buying what we had to buy to try to save some money. So the front wall's got 2 different panels, 2 different types. But yeah, so I'll show you all the fastening of this stuff and the building of the ramps for the back ones and all that stuff as I do it. I'm really not sure how I'm gonna fasten that one yet, other than attaching it to the floor, and I'm not so sure I want to do that. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But anyway, hope everybody's doing good. It's doing great. I hope y'all are enjoying this, and we'll see y'all next time.